My dad created the company to protect the U.S. troops because he was always very patriotic. He was in the Navy during World War II, and he did tell me when we moved down to Knoxville that it was very important to open this company to make the jackets to protect the troops.
Grandfather, he knew that our engagement in Vietnam was picking up and started a company. The government selected my grandfather and his expertise in making these jackets to protect the boys on the ground, the pilots in the air.
One of my first memories of Knoxville was going down to the old factory and going inside and seeing all these women sewing jackets.
My earliest memories of Alpha was looking back at my dad's flight jacket, and it showed Alpha Industries.
I vividly recall my dad's M65 hanging in our foyer and it was an Alpha jacket as well. And I had an Alpha flight jacket when I first joined the Navy, and one of the biggest things for a young aviator in particular to get is his first real leather flight jacket. I mean, that's kind of like a sign of you really made it. You can see their history, not only their personal history, but their military history on their jacket. It was just a part of who you were.
My team's number one job is to make sure that Alpha product is the best quality in the marketplace for military heritage brands.
I think that the MA1 is still really cool today, mostly because it's just a classic. It's an icon in fashion, I think, but the lines of it are so nice. The M65 jacket, I mean, if you look at it today to what it looked like in 1965, it's almost like exactly the same because it was done right the first time, and all we've really done since then is improve, the hardware on the zippers, maybe some of the materials, but the design itself was perfect.
My goals or my vision was to make this into a fashion company.
So today we take fashion trends and ensure that we're infusing those same purposeful elements but propelling them with today's technology.
So we could take that history and that authenticity and turn it into something that was fashionable and relevant. That was really the goal of what we could do. Alpha is the expert in military-inspired fashion.
M65 は物が完成されているので、それをカスタムしづらかったので、それを領域を超えることを目的としました。はい。
Collaborating with the Japanese artists was really exciting. You feel really inspired when you go into their store.
アルファのジャケットが人気なのは、やはり55年以上の歴史を持つことが挙げられると思います。
日本でミリタリーを、ミリタリーのマナーを宣伝していく、伝道者かなと思います。
The DNA of Alpha Industries is this military-inspired, iconic product. I mean, the whole military is in it. Soldiers wear it. It's proven, this jacket. It's tested. When you buy this timepiece, that's something for lifetime. When you wear this jacket, you feel it. You have to wear this jacket, then you feel it.
Who else can do a flight suit and be taken seriously? We can. We have pilots on staff that have worn those suits and can give us some design direction and make them relevant, but we can also put it on a mannequin at a trade show and it is legit.
This great company that my father started when he was making MA1 jackets and the M65 field coats were still continued to be made by my husband and by my son now. He's keeping that heritage going.
As we push into this 21st century, all the new technology, all the new fabrications, my job is to make sure that authenticity and that heritage is preserved and comes through in the new product.
Alpha Industries makes the best M65 out there.
M65 はアルファそのものです。
The MA1 is an Alpha jacket and it was born of purpose.
The MA1, the M65, these are my family jackets.
There's no other brand in the world that makes a better flight jacket than Alpha.